Right. Dhoni does do this sometimes. He does the unexpected. Ishant Sharma, 3 overs for 27. He's gone back to him. Who's the player? Who's the bowler England would rather face at the moment? 3 overs for 27. Three overs left. This one from Ishant Sharma. Then he'll finish with Ashwin and Jadeja. Well, if it goes that far.
England supporters, this partnership 56 from 50, so the pair of them are playing wonderfully well. Is it high risk? What does he want to do? He wants to keep Ashwin. Look at those figures, 3 overs, 2 for 6, Ashwin. So he will be bowling in the power play. Power play are going to be the last 2 overs.
Well, remember, this is, for all practical purposes, a 20-over game, but it's not T20 rules. So 50-over rules. You must have 5 inside the circle. They'll all be counting, I can promise you, the Indian supporters. 1 dot ball.
A good one too, that speed gun showing 116.8, so a slower ball, beautifully disguised. Eoin Morgan threw his shot much too quickly.
So where can he go? Looking at this field, it's going to be short bowling. There's a deep fine leg, deep square leg, deep point, mid on and mid off are inside the circle.
I'm going slapped over mid-wicket. Well, it doesn't matter where the fielders are if you're going to hit it out of the park. You can have as many as you want inside.
Well, it's hands, it's wrist work, it flashes to the boundary this, it's a maximum 6. Required rate has been hovering 9.5, 10.2, it's 8.25 now, work to do, Dhoni.
Just wonder sometimes whether he's left his lead bowlers till too late. It's always a debate, isn't it, Michael, that when do you bowl your best bowlers? Do you bowl them 17, 18? Do you bowl them 19, 20?
Absolutely, you might find that the game has gone by the time his key men have got overs in the tank.
I just think because of the field, he has to pitch it short. Now he's just going to be a little fuller. Well, it's a wide for a start.
Well, Morgan's scoring zone is to the scoreboard, the electronic scoreboard underneath the floodlight, which is at about, what, wide, long on, or straight mid-wicket, whichever you want to say. And the team's tactics to Morgan in this tournament have been to try and bowl wide to take him out of that favourite scoring zone. But the margins are fine. Shove it too wide and you pay the penalty.
And he's disrupted the bowler. Looking around for some sort of inspiration. That's what it needs. 21 runs from 16, but he's going around the wicket now. He's been looking for help.
Fine leg is inside the circle. Well, that's one way to prevent the batsman from hitting sixes, but it's not much good for the side.
Well, he spooked him. Eoin Morgan has spooked Ishant Sharma. Doesn't really know what to do. Round the wicket, he's bowling full and wide. Field changes here. Dhoni has got to do something. He doesn't want him out there. He's dropped fine leg back to the boundary.
I just wonder if Dhoni, having thrown the ball to Ishant Sharma, is now counting the balls himself. He's heaved it over. There is a man there. England fans will be saying, Eoin Morgan, what have you done here? And I think Michael Atherton was spot on. He was going to that area he wanted to go over mid-wicket.
He was going to the old scoreboard, but it was another slower ball from Ishant Sharma, a well-disguised one. Morgan just clossed it to mid-wicket. Just held it back in the palm of his hand, put a little bit of off-cut on it. Ashwin hanging deep on that inner circle takes a comfortable catch. And India just struggling in that over until that point. Morgan gone for 33, 110 for 5.
Right, Jos Buttler in at 7. One of the younger England players, very contemporary. Enjoys being in situations like these. He's got the game to capitalise on this now? What kind of field can he have? Because the one good thing Morgan did, if he could have done anything good with that dismissal, was well, what Bopara did was to cross over. So he's in strike now. Oh, he's taken him! Now Bopara saying, was that too high? He thinks he's pulled it down from above head high. Listen, there wasn't a bouncer in that over, so above shoulder's not good enough. It's got to be above head high. The umpire saying, I think you're on your way. This match is turning around again.
Two new batsmen at the crease, and this is just what India wanted. Bopara slaps it straight to backward square leg. Ishant the villain, Ishant the hero.
Deep mid-wicket in place, which meant square leg was up and hovering just behind square there. Bopara wondering about the height of the ball, but he's been sent on his way. He's had a wonderful match, but he hasn't got England over the line. He's gone for 30 off 25. England still need 20.
We've had a 6, 2 wides, 2 wickets, everything. And what a ball! Ishant Sharma, for a very brief nanosecond, thought there might be a hat-trick there. Only problem was he needed to hit the bat. We've had a 6, 2 wides, 2 wickets and a beauty.
Extraordinary over this is. That's the first of the wickets. Oh, the door's open, the batsman had crossed. Ravi Bopara slapped it straight to square leg. Butler on naught, Bresnan on naught. 20 to win, 13 deliveries. Here's Ishant again, could be anything.
2 overs of spin, 2 overs of power play. Now there is a man down at third man. Can they take 2 on this one? No, they don't. So a single 19 now needed of the last 2. As I said, 2 overs of spin, 2 overs of power play. 1-1-1 for 6.
This is the hook shot from Bopara. He wondered about the height, but he's played the shot, got bat on ball, so the height is irrelevant. What does it matter, Ravi? You've hit the ball.
Don't know the laws, the players.
Right, he's got to signal the power play. He almost slaps Jadeja in doing that. See, everyone's getting excited here. Right, only 3 allowed outside the circle now. Will Bresnan go for the big slog?
Well, he's eyeing up the leg side, isn't he? Whether he's got the skill to do what Bopara did, which is just knock it into that leg side, but get weight on ball to enable you to come back for the second.
Straight down the ground, but Ishant is going to cover that at long off. He's got a slip in position.
He's got a deep mid-wicket. He's got a deep backward square. Remember, a tie is a super over. Two catchers. There's actually a catcher at short point. It's a strange position. Just 1 too well.
Is that super over today or next week sometime?
Well, it depends on how much longer they take. It would be the next day in India, though. It started yesterday in India.
No, we've been at the ground for over 12 hours today.
13 hours since I left my hotel. Right, Butler, you're here to finish this game for England. 18 from 11. Last time that's what he walked out about. A few matches ago, he made 33 from 13. Oh, he's knocked him over, middle stump. What have you done? The ball was on middle stump and he was aiming well outside leg. It's just gone on and hit middle.
He's not in the same parish here. It's just a hit and hope, and this game is topsy-turvy. It turns round again. 3 quick wickets for India as the fireworks go off and the smoke screen goes across the ground. Butler with that sorry walk off as England now are tottering. Jadeja into the attack, hits the top of middle stump. 112 for 7. Horrible feeling. Gone for none. 112 for 7.
Right, left-hander. It's too broad. Finds a fielder. Now a run out. Jadeja, wonder if he was alive to the fact that there could be a run out there. Raina saying, hang on, Karthik rather, why weren't you behind?
He's almost knocked out here, Stuart Broad. It's a desperate run, is this. Hit and go, straight to the fielder. Jadeja's motionless, he just stands there.
What's Shikhar Dhawan behind? He's a brilliant fielder, Jadeja, probably the best in the side. The bat was in the air for a long time. Go, says Shikhar Dhawan, go! Jadeja wasn't alive to that. We waited here all day for a cricket match and we're having a cracker at the end. Now Bresnan, is he going to go for it? 17 from 9. Now, they take a run, there's a run out here. Surely England! Bresnan is looking for a single. Just wasn't defined.
Self-destruct this from England. Wonderful partnership between Bopara and Morgan. India tottering. Ishant Sharma into the attack. Wide sixes. 2 in 2. Topsy-turvy game. On the brink. It's 113 for 8. He's nowhere in the picture. England at 6s and 7s, losing wickets at the back end. It's now down to the tail end. Bresnan has gone for 2. 113 for 8.
What a game we're having here. Now Treadwell, he's the left-hander. Now directed. Oh dear. England, they're running for everything. What is Bresnan running for? There wasn't a quarter of a run there. This was a close one too.
I can't believe this is an international team. They've pressed a button and they've malfunctioned.
They need a 6 here.
Start the tuk-tuk. Need a miracle.
It's been done before. Hard down the ground. There's only one. Broad is turning for a second. England are redefining the single. 115 for 8 after 19, just 4 from that over.
Or Ashwin will bowl the last over off spin against 2 lower order batsmen, both left-handers. This is the last wicket. He's nowhere near the lines, nowhere near the creases. Bresnan slips, he turns, he drops to his knees. 1 over to go.
They're dancing in the aisles. You can call those aisles. running for singles, Bumble. They're just shutting their eyes and running on the assumption that they were completed. Now 15 to get from 6 balls, 14 for a super over.
That partnership, once that partnership was split between Morgan and Bopara, game over.
I tell you what, I've seen a lot of T20 games. They need to connect one in the first 2 balls. Now there's a lot of turn. We'll go away from both left-handers, so Dhoni's got that right. Now he's moving his best fielders for the slog. Only 3 allowed outside. He's got 1 down a deep backward square, 1 deep mid-wicket. Long on is still available, but there's long off out.
I'm going to change that. Deep backward square comes inside the circle, long on drops back. He's looked exclusively Stuart Broad, leg side. The classy shot is with the spin over extra cover. I've never seen a fielder in 55 years stand at extra cover. But it's a classy shot to hit with the spin.
I think he's just telling him, no sweep, please. He's got a fine leg inside the circle. He's got a backward square inside the circle. He's happy with the singles in front of the wicket. It's a field that says no boundaries square. "15 from 6. Here's the first one. Ashwin hasn't bowled for a while. Now he thinks his foot is in the air. They're looking at it, not so convinced. Dhoni wasn't in, but it's a dot ball.
Well, it's a dot ball, that's the only thing that matters. I don't think he's moved. Square leg umpire has played safe, Rod Tucker. He says, let's have a look at this. I mean, just your gut feeling when you saw it. He didn't advance down the pitch. I'm not sure that he's lifted. And he's looked leg side, hasn't he? The thing that he's trying to do is hit leg side. It's a swing and hope.
I think they've made up their mind that it's only a 6 that can win it for them. Just holds that delivery stride for a while. I think everyone's getting ready to play while we look at the replay. Oh, hang on here, hang on. Suddenly everybody's coming running into the wicket keeper here, because that bat might just be, a foot might just be in the air. Now has it come down?
This is one for Bruce Oxenford. You can see the bails. Where are the bails? You can see the gloves. Has he got something? Is he dragging back? Is he lifted? Where are the bails? Show me the bails, a different side. This might tell us. I didn't think he's dragged, but he has.
Well, I think the bell, he gave Ian Bell, remember?
Oh, it would be a third umpire. Everybody's got a decision here. The bail's up in the air. Now is his foot down? Is he dragging back? Is he lifted in the air?
I think he's going not out here. Ian Bell's going to look at that and say, Bruce, how about me?
Well, I've heard it. I've heard the decision. Here it comes. It's a dot ball. Most important thing, it's a dot ball. Where's he going to look this time? He just glanced. He's been looking all the time, leg side, against the spin, against this quality.
Well, England have made 129 look like 159. Whether, even if they get these, 15 from 5. He's got to connect 1 for a start now. Connects. This will go for 4. This is a vital blow for England. Just had to beat square because mid-wicket was very straight.
He'll change this field now. Big man, huge man, Stuart Broad gets this on the full. Uses his full stretch. He's looking leg side exclusively. There's nobody there. Is he going to change this? He's not. He's kept the same field.
Was a full toss. I think he's a little worried going offside here.
He's going to open this up. He is going to change it. Second thoughts. They thought again. Square leg drops to the boundary. Now who comes up? Now there's that shot. There's that shot if you can play it. It's real class over long off, extra cover.
11 from 4. Nobody in the deep on the offside. And he goes offside. Oh, bottom of the bat. He needed to time that ball, didn't he? It now comes down to 10 from 3. You need 3 boundaries here, or 6 and a 4.
Need a miracle, need a hero. James Treadwell will have a chat with Stuart Broad. It's a tame shot into the offside.
The last time a Champions Trophy was played in England, they had the game covered, and then the West Indies won at 8 wickets down. Remember, India have 9 in the bank, not 10. 10 to win, 9 in the bank. Is it past cover? Now, is he going to get a hand to it? He does, he falls. They're going for 2 here. Is there another run out happening here? Or have they come home? I think he's home.
It's going to be close, is this? You always think that a batsman should dive in. It's long stride, Stuart Broad. It's a desperate run for 2 between Treadwell and Broad. Third umpire will look at this. Quiet in the ground. It's a 1 bounce, great throw. He gets in, he's in.
It helps to be as big as Stuart Broad, and he's run it beautifully, dragging the bat in. Tremendous work from Stuart Broad. That had to hit, that had to go for 4, he had the width.
Two boundaries required. 2 4s or a 6 and a 2.
Or a 6 and a 1 bumble in the super over.
Forgot that, super over. England need 7 off 2 deliveries.
This has to be a boundary. Treadwell hits it back over, but there is a man coming in from the deep. Can they complete a second? Broad with the second run. It's down to 6 from 1. He's got to clear it. He's got to clear this.
What a dramatic end. It was so difficult when India batted up to the last 3 overs. 31 runs last 3 overs. They were priceless for India. This has been a sluggish pitch. It's been spinning. England have made hard work. Batsmen stood together. Captain can watch on. They need 6 from 1 ball, spread out in a bunch.
Well, only 3 can go out. They've already got 9 from this over. Treadwell's played it well. Now, can he clear the boundary? He's got to go onside for the 6. Ashwin, 6 in the bank. Treadwell misses. Dhoni misses, but it doesn't matter. India win the Champions Trophy as England capitulate. It was their game, England, but it's been a tremendous bowling performance. And Mahendra Singh Dhoni, well, this was the one trophy he didn't have. He's got it now. What a game we've had. We waited all day for it. And India now winners of the ICC Champions Trophy 2013.
Always going to be difficult. 129 for 7, get your runs on the board. This has been a sluggish pitch. Powerhouse team like India found a way to get to 129, and it was that last 3 overs that propelled them. And they've been able to sit on the game, to sit on England. England can look at this and think, Bopara, Morgan together, game over, start the car. No, it's the tuk-tuk, start the tuk-tuk. India win by 5.
The spinners did it. 8 overs, 4 for 39 between them in a 6.5 runs and over game. This crowd, largely India supporters, have been here for a long time. The crowd, some of them might have been here 12 hours to see a 20-over game. But India will celebrate. They've been the dominant team in this tournament. Did not lose a single game. But England will ask themselves, was it our game that we allowed India to steal?
Well, get your runs on the board and defend it. That's exactly what India have done. No matter, there isn't a small target. That's what we've got. We've got to defend it. And they've done that wonderfully well. Excellent captaincy. Good work behind the stumps also from Dhoni. In cloudy conditions, it's India have found a way to win this cricket match.
So India 129 for 7, England 124 for 8. They win by 5 runs. Well, they will be celebrating here. Virat Kohli got the runs, didn't he? Shikhar Dhawan got the runs early. Then the spinners came on. We all wondered about Ishant Sharma. He turned up with a couple of wickets. I still think England found a way to lose it.
Ishant turned the game. He bowled wides, he got hit for 6, and then he got 2 in 2. He got the 2 main players. He got Bopara, he got Morgan. 2 new batsmen at the crease on note. Pressure, real pressure told on England. They were like rabbits in the headlights.
Found in Ravindra Jadeja, bowled his 4 overs, 2 for 24, held his nerve in the end, bowled all the important overs, scored the runs at the end, and a couple of 6s at the end. Was the difference between the 2 sides. Ashwin 2 for 15 on the big day. The surface to have for a final, it was turning like a top.
Well, it does here. There are no secrets in this surface. It's always going to be dry. When they start dry like that, these pitches, they're always going to be demanding. If you've got decent spinners, you're always in the game. I'll say again, get your runs on the board.
Right, 124 for 8. India win by 5 runs. Sanjay Manjrekar is down there.
Yeah, I've got two young stars here at the moment with me. Very excited, guys. Just tell us what you're thinking at the moment.
It's a great feeling to win the match because, you know, it's a last champion trophy, so it's a great feeling to win. It was a very close match.
And can you imagine, it's freezing cold here in England. It seems like England, but the pitch was turning square for you guys.
The pitch was really damp from the first innings, but the way the guys stuck it out, even when we were batting, we were 65 for 5. And Jaddu and me got a partnership going, and when the bowlers and the fielders did a tremendous job.
Tell us about the emotions in this run chase. There must have been moments when you felt this match is slipping out of your grasp.
Well, sir, certainly when Ravi Bopara and Eoin Morgan were smoking it all over the park, we really thought that we were out of it. But Ishant Sharma came back beautifully, got 2 wickets in 2 balls, and that's how cricket goes. You know, the game turns in 2 balls, and we took advantage of it, and Jadeja bowled a brilliant over to follow.
Yeah, Bhuvanesh, he struggled a bit with the line today. The wind was also an issue. I mean, the weather wasn't a friend today.
Actually, wind was very heavy. You know, it's a bit difficult to bowl from one end, but yeah, still, the way Ishant bowled is, you know, he got us back in the match.
And you're part of a great team that keeps winning some important titles, Virat. Must be feeling great.
Well, this victory is sweet, especially beating England at their home ground, and you know, this victory is really sweet for us. Had some bad memories in India, but you know, this victory feels really nice, and the guys have been playing beautiful cricket, and we really deserve this win.
And not often an Indian team, when it's overseas, has been favourites. You know, we've won some world titles in the past, but you were favourites. You know, halfway through the tournament, everyone was expecting India to win in these kind of conditions. That must feel special.
Yeah, it does, because you know, when we came from India, even warm-up games for us are really important, because we lose one and then people start saying we can't play overseas. So the guys winning 7 games out of 7 and you know, showing the character that we did and the way we won those games, everyone's really, really happy.
Bhuvanesh, when did you feel that, you know, this team can win this tournament? Because coming to England, there's always that question mark about India performing here. When did you start believing that this team can win this tournament?
Right from the first warm-up match, you know, we were very confident. The way we won the first warm-up match, you know, the bowlers bowled well, batsmen scored the runs. So from the first match, you were very confident.
Well done, guys, and thanks for talking to us. It's over to you, Michael.
Dinesh, fantastic feeling for you, I'm sure.
Definitely, you know, the way we played this tournament has been really good for us, and we're very happy with the way things went.
Tell us about the ground. I mean, it must feel like a home game for you. 80% of the supporters here barracking for India, the pitch turning square.
Absolutely, I mean, you know, hats off to the crowd. They were there throughout the day, and you know, it was a great match for them to watch, and that's the best thing about this this game. I mean, it was really there till the end, and hats off to them. They've all come in big numbers for us.
129, did you think it could be enough for you?
We did believe that we could do it because the wicket was turning. There was a little bit in it for the wicket, but hats off to the boys for the way they bowled.
And the 2 wickets that Ishant Sharma got, that seemed to be the critical over for you, the turning point.
I think so, yeah, because you know, they were cruising at that stage. Bopara and Morgan were batting really well, but to come back from that stage and to bowl a couple of good overs, you know, shows that, you know, we're a good team, and put under pressure, we're delivering.
It's a remarkable transformation this India team has made, given all the senior players that you've put aside since the World Cup win in 2011. This team could go a long way.
That's good, yeah. I mean, we've been feeling really well in this tournament. That's been our biggest plus, and obviously bat and ball we've been delivering, and we played some really good cricket. We're very happy.
Go and enjoy the evening. Well done.
Right, Mike. Thank you.
Right, Rohit Sharma and Suresh Raina are here with me. Suresh, did you imagine that in the finals, in these conditions, you'll be needed to bowl your off-spinners?
I think we played really good cricket here. I think everyone took their responsibility, especially Rohit, and then Shikhar Dhawan, Dinesh Karthik, and Jadeja has been amazing throughout the tournament. I think credit goes to everyone in the side.
Yeah, Rohit, maybe you also at some point of time must have felt maybe I'll have to bowl a couple of overs of off spin in this kind of on this kind of a surface.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think the wicket was a little stopping, but things apart, I feel you know, it was a great victory. We showed the people what we can do. People thought when we came here, you know, alien conditions and all that stuff, but we came here and proved you know, what we're capable of.
Ishan, tell us about your feelings. It was a bit of a roller coaster that, you know, there were occasions where, you know, everyone felt, is Ishan going to lose the game for us? And in the end, picking up a couple of wickets and India was right back. Just tell us how you felt through that time.
Actually, at that time, I was quite nervous. You know, the things were not going on my way. But I think I've held the nerve, and bowling to my strength, so that was what I was doing. And thanks to this man, he was taking some brilliant catches. And thanks to Ash in the end, I think it was tremendous.
So what made Dhoni trust you in that situation?
I think maybe I've done it in the past. Maybe that's why Amish bhai believe in me. Maybe I can do it. That's why I've done it. So maybe he think like I can do it today as well. So that's what I did. I think I took to those 2 wickets, and that helped the team to win the game.
And tremendous support from the crowd, Ishant. You know, it seems like you're on an Indian ground. Just the cold makes you feel that you're in England.
Seriously, I think we have to say thanks to the crowd. I think it's really tremendous. I think it's no words for them. I think we have to say, just only we can say to them, it's thanks.
Well done, Ishant. It was brilliant, and enjoy the success.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final presentation for the Champions Trophy 2013. First thing I'd like to do is congratulate all the crowd here for waiting so patiently in the rain today. It's been a fabulous tournament, 15 games over 18 days, a wonderful final, and we have crowned the true champions here at Edgbaston. I'm joined by the presentation party that includes Alan Isaac, the President of the International Cricket Council, David Richardson, Chief Exec of the ICC, Giles Clarke, Chairman of the England and Wales Cricket Board, David Collier, Chief Executive of the England and Wales Cricket Board, and Sourav Ganguly, former Indian captain. First thing I'd like to do is to invite the ICC match officials to come up and collect their mementos from the ICC Chief Executive, David Richardson. The ICC match referee today, Ranjan Madigali. The on-field umpires, Kumar Dharamasena and Rod Tucker. And the third and fourth umpires today, Bruce Oxenford and Aleem Dar. I'd like to invite the England team to come up and collect their runners-up medals from Giles Clarke, please, in alphabetical order. James Anderson, Johnny Bairstow, Ian Bell, Ravi Bopara, Tim Bresnan, Stuart Broad, Joss Butler, Stephen Finn, Owen Morgan, Joe Root, Graham Swan, James Treadwell, Jonathan Trott, Chris Wokes, and finally their captain Alistair Cook. Alistair, if I could just have a quick word with you. A frustrating day, so much hope halfway through that innings, and then you were just blown away with the bat.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I think the first credit's got to go to Gary and his groundsman staff for getting that, getting us a game. We wanted to have it in our hands, an opportunity to try and win the trophy, and we've come up a little bit short today. I thought we bowled well, and the 130 you'd take that to chase, but it was probably a slightly harder wicket to bat than we probably thought about it. But yeah, it's tough to take at the moment.
It all looked a bit frenetic out there with the bat. Was that the pitch, or was that just pressure?
No, I think the pitch was quite hard to bat on. I think both sides found it. You know, it's quite early to start going to debriefs about it, but who knows? You know, you're always going to think of certain reasons for why, and I'm sure over the next few days you'll do that. But you know, I'm proud of the way the lads played in this tournament. We've been under pressure pretty much throughout the tournament, and we've responded well, and we just have fallen a little bit short here today.
Was it still that old nemesis spin that did you today?
No, I think that pitch turned quite a lot towards the end. It was very surprising for it turned as much as that, and credit to the way the Indians guys bowled there. But you know, we're almost there. You know, 20 odd needed, 16 balls left, maybe a bit more than that. But yeah, it was in our hands.
Were you disappointed to have a pitch like that playing against India? Made them feel at home?
Look, it's been a bit of an away game for us here anyway today. I think the grounds has done a fantastic job here. The weather's made it very hard to repair a wicket, but as I said to him earlier, credit to the ground staff and all the volunteers for getting that pitch ready. We wanted to play a game, and we just can't short.
A lot of good things came out the tournament for the side, though.
Yeah, I know, to stand in the final. The other 6 teams would like to be here, and we're here. A lot of good things, a lot of good performances, which we'll look back on with some pride. But obviously, at the moment, we're a bit devastated. But it's we can move on as a side and try and get better.
The wait continues for a 50-over global tournament. When will it end?
Well, hopefully sooner rather than later. Obviously, it's great that we had the opportunity today. And hopefully in 2015 we can learn from this.
Thank you for your part in the tournament. Well played.
Cheers, Nas.
Alistair Cook, the England captain. It's now time to announce the player of the match for this game here. Quite a difficult choice, good performances on both sides, but for his all-round display in a match-winning game for India, Ravindra Jadeja for his 33 not out and his 2 for 24. Ravindra, I need to have a word with you, please. Ravindra, don't run away. I'm not that bad, you have to run away from me. What a performance from you. In the final, you deliver.
I think I did very well throughout the tournament, and I was very positive about the tournament. And when I came here in England, so I was just fully prepared with my skills, batting and bowling.
Yeah, talk about the batting first, because you haven't had much of a hit and you go in that pressure situation. What did you and Virat say to each other?
Yeah, I think wicket was a bit slow, so very difficult to rotate the strike, early on. Once you get in, then you can easily hit the big shot. So me and Virat was talking that we'll build up a good partnership. Then if we play till the end, then we can make it scoreboard 100 and more than 130.
Shows what the skipper thinks of your bowling now. First choice change bowler, he goes straight to you. Feel under pressure on a turning pitch?
No, I was enjoying the bowling on this wicket because the ball was gripping a little bit. So yeah, I was just bowling bowling to my strength, and yeah, skipper is always backing me whenever I bowl. So he always keep backing me. Yeah.
Well done. Please go and collect the golden ball as well, because you've got the most wickets in the tournament. Ravindra Jadeja wins the golden ball. 12 wickets. He collects it from Sourav Ganguly. 12 wickets. Fantastic performance. We now move on to the golden bat. This is for the person who scored the most runs in the tournament. This was a fairly easy choice. For his 363 runs at an average of 91, the golden bat goes to Shikhar Dhawan. Shikhar, you're loving this moment, aren't you? You must have dreamt of this for a long time.
Yeah, I'm loving this moment, and I dreamt it before I played this tournament. I wanted, to become the man of the tournament, and God has blessed me, and I'm really happy about it.
The way you've batted, it's almost like you've batted in England all your life. How have you found conditions?
Yeah, I really love bouncy tracks, and it suits my game. So I was working hard in the practice, and then I played few warm-up games, and then it went my way, so I really enjoyed it.
You've had to wait a long time to put the Indian shirt on. Does that make this even more special?
Yeah, for sure. It makes it more special for me because I was out from Indian team for 2-3 years, and I worked really hard, and then I came back and did really good for my team. Yeah.
Did you ever doubt yourself at any stage?
No, not really. Of course, I was sad when I knew that I had that talent in me, but I wasn't performing that much. But then I sorted out myself and started performing more.
You enjoy opening the batting with Rohit Sharma? There's good communication between two, you're running well?
Yeah, I love batting with Rohit Sharma. Running between the wicket is really good, and love seeing his classy shots. Yeah.
The facial hair and the moustache, both you and Jadeja, is that going to stay?
Yeah, for sure it's going to stay. It's like an Indian thing back home, and for sure it suits me.
So for the crowd, I do that. Yeah, I love it.
It works. Well done.
Yeah, for sure. And I would like to dedicate this award back home to the people, those who lost their life in the flood recently, and those who are lost their families and everyone. My prayers are with them, and this award is dedicated to them. Yeah.
Great words. Well played.
Thank you.
Many congratulations. It's time now for the biggest roar of the evening. If I could ask the Indian team to come up in alphabetical order, please. Starting with R. Ashwin. R. Ashwin, please could you come up for your winner's medal? For the third time. R. Ashwin, please could you come up for your winner's medal? And a jacket. Shikhar Dhawan, Ravindra Jadeja, Dinesh Karthik, Virat Kohli, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, Amit Mishra, Irfan Pathan, Suresh Raina, Ishant Sharma, Rohit Sharma, Murali Vijay, Vinay Kumar, Umesh Yadav, and last but not least, MS Dhoni. MS, if you could just come up for a few words, please, MS. MS, your side has played with a lot of flair throughout the tournament, but today they showed they can handle pressure as well.
Yes, I think most of them, they have got exposure of international cricket, and the ones who have recently made their debut, they have played a lot of A-tours and also domestic cricket and IPL, you know, where they play in front of 40,000, 50,000 people. So I think they responded really well. You know, I was just thinking when we were batting, I said, just get me close to 130, you know, look to do something. And I think they batted really well to get us close to 130, and that little bit of shower, you know, that really helped us. I think the ball was gripping later on, and I think it was because of those showers.
Did you ever doubt that 130 would be enough? Do you doubt yourself ever?
Well, yes, you know, once you start, you have to go through everything, but it's important to be positive. I said, you know, let's look for a good start. That's something that's very critical. Don't think about the result, and, you know, the first and foremost thing was, don't look up. God is not coming to save you. You have to fight it out. We are the #1 ranked team. Let's play like that. If we lose, you know, they'll have to score the runs. We won't make it easy for them.
Those overs of Jadeja and Ashwin were like gold dust to you. You had to use them very carefully.
Well, I kept it. I knew the 2 overs of power play was very crucial, and more often than not, if the opposition is chasing, they'll look to take it in the 19th and the 20th over. And I said, okay, let them, at least I can have fielders in the right place. With fast bowlers, they're used to playing fast bowlers, so it will be quite easy for them. They can play all those ramp shots and all, and it will be quite easy for them. I said, will they make them slog off the spinners? And I think it really worked for us.
Everyone has been amazed how quickly your team has moved on from all those legendary names that have gone by. Are you so amazed that they've moved on so quickly?
Well, I think they handled the pressure really well. That's, I think it's very important. The reason being, international cricket, people talk a lot about technique and other things, but I think the better players are the ones who adjust to the pressure really well, who respond really well to the pressure. And I think it's very critical the way Rohit and Shikhar batted. I think they gave the confidence to the whole side. And once we were confident, we knew, you know, we are right there. We just need to, tinker a bit, get the stuff going, and it will really work for us.
is the fielding and the improvement in fielding and energy in the field. Is that just a change in personnel, or do you feel a bit of a cultural change going on in the dressing room?
Well, I think it's a cultural change, and also not to forget all of them, when they started playing, they had good infrastructure so they can dive and, dive in and dive out every day. But if you see some of us, I'm the oldest in the side right now. When we played, we never really had this kind of outfield to dive. So we were, rolling on more often than not than diving and sliding. So I think it's a big change in Indian cricket, and I think it a lot of credit goes to BCCI for developing the right infrastructure that's needed, and wisely spending the money. They have got the money.
What about you personally? You've won the World 2020 in South Africa. You've won the World Cup at home. You've now won the Champions Trophy. What is there left for you to achieve?
No, for me, what's important is how I'm going to play the next game. I think from here we go on to West Indies. I think it's critical that we do well over there and take it one at a time, not really look at what needs to be done. I'm not here to prove anyone how good I am. For me, winning the game is very important. So I think we've got the right side right now which can take and handle the pressure and take Indian cricket forward as far as the ODIs are concerned.
Well, you are very good. Your team are fantastic. You've won every single game in this tournament. Go and collect the trophy and enjoy the evening.
Thanks a lot.
The winners of the Champions Trophy 2013, India.
What an extraordinary cricket match then. We waited hours and hours hoping to get a game. At one point it looked like the game was gone, 5 minutes away from being called off. The ICC said we'll play till 8:30. That allowed a game to go ahead. And now for Mahendra Singh Dhoni, every trophy in the world in its cabinet. It was World Test match #1, the ICC World Cup, the Champions Trophy, the World T20. Add to that a couple of IPLs and Champions Leagues, and he's done everything that a captain can. And I think he's now got a team that is genuinely his team. They'll celebrate, and well, they might. These young people have done really well. They fought hard, they played very well under pressure. So they might as well celebrate while they can. It's going to be a very, very long evening for them, and an evening filled with much joy. They didn't lose a single match in this tournament, not even in the warm-ups. And it was genuinely a campaign that this young Indian cricket team can be very proud of. There you are then, the ICC Champions Trophy 2013, a short, crisp tournament, top 8 teams in the world, and India have won every single game, including the warm-up games. He had a pretty good tournament himself. Virat Kohli got a crucial half-century in the semi-final. How important was his 43 today in a winning cause, gave Dhoni the 130 that he needed. His partnership with Ravindra Jadeja. Dinesh Karthik has had a half-century. Umesh Yadav bowled a few tight spells. The captain was in tremendous form. Ravindra Jadeja, for my money, the player of the tournament with bat and ball. Shikhar Dhawan was the top scorer. Rohit Sharma and Shikhar Dhawan, 2 century partnerships, 2 half-century partnerships. You really can't expect more from the openers. Ishant Sharma, 1 man of the match, 1 match-changing spell today. Really, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, if he ever has time, will look back and say there wasn't a player in my side who did not deliver just when it was needed. Suresh Raina, brilliant in the field with those slip catches, slipped in a couple of overs today. Hardly had any time to bat because of the strength of the top order. But this is a side that India can now look ahead to with confidence. Look ahead and say they're largely young players who've taken a lot of pressure, and the nucleus is there, certainly in one-day cricket, to play for India for a very long time. The crowd has been there for a long time. Trevor Penny, the fielding coach, for the first time you can say that India were the best fielding side in the tournament. Virat Kohli, Ravindra Jadeja, Rohit Sharma, Suresh Raina. The fielding was excellent, the catching was top class. Ravichandran Ashwin in the slips has emerged as a very good catcher in that area. And I'm delighted they're going on that little victory lap because the crowd here was simply sensational. Captain Cool eventually won today. Captain Cool versus Captain Cook. These spectators came in about 9, 9:30, assuming a 10:30 start. And this crowd has not gone anywhere.